Getting closer to first pitch tonight from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. From the city by the bay, AT&T Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and this one should be a pretty interesting matchup. Now, keep in mind that the ball doesn't carry here nearly as well at night as it does in the daytime. So some of those home runs that you were hitting in batting practice are going to be warning track outs during the ballgame.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. They'll match up against a guy who authored a perfect game back in 2012, veteran right-hander Matt Cain. Christian Yelich makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Off tonight for Miami, left fielder Christian Yelich.
Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that will find the seats, a home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, I've heard of a quick strike offense, but they don't come any quicker than this. One pitch into the ballgame, and it's already 1-0.
Rafael Furcal will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
Now a swing and a fly ball, medium deep, out toward Pagan in center field. And he's got it for out number one. So he's able to bounce back here following the leadoff home run. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the San Francisco Giants. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Giancarlo Stanton will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with it is Arias. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Garrett Jones will stand in. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
Yeah, a big break to that one. That's the old 12-6 curveball, and basically that thing just breaks straight down.
Swung on and missed that time as Jones finds himself behind 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Hey,
fouled straight back. And he misses there, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And that misses, 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Swinging a high chopper. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first at AT&T Park. It's now 1-0 Miami. Starting lineup for the host Giants looks like this. They'll match up against the fella you see right here, the veteran right-hander Henderson Alvarez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first.
For the Giants, the center fielder, number 16, Angel Pagan.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Joaquin Arias will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Buster Posey will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're down 1-0. Brian Bogusevic will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Third baseman, Ty Wigginton.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in the third baseman, Ty Wigginton. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
The 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Jared Saltalamacchia waits on deck. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in, hoping to just keep riding the hot streak. He's been an exceptionally tough out these last 6 ball games. Now the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
And this is grounded sharply but foul past Sandoval down at third. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Donovan Solano will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. One on the way. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Michael Morse will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading up for the Giants. Left fielder, Mike Morris.
First offering on the way. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Pablo Sandoval will step in now. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Hunter Pence will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short, and that'll find its way past for a call for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Brandon Belt will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. Now both runners on the move. And this is in the air now, out to left. Yelich is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Brandon Crawford will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Short lead from second, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Come on.
And he takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1 and 2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And he lays off it to even the count 2 and 2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. You can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Henderson Alvarez will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1 and 2 to start inning number 3. Now here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Right back with a fastball, and that evens the count at 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Christian Yelich will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Now Kane's pitch is a fastball on its way to Crawford at short. Throw over to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Kane. There are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here's the table setter Rafael Furcal. And that's in there for a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here. especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A good inning there for Matt Cain. And his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. Matt Cain makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Good eye, batter. Come on.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And a rather easy first out.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good, strong throw.
Angel Pagan will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will be a bit too late, and it's a bunt single for Pagan.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball, watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
Joaquin Arias will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Pagan holding, and now here's the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Stay out of the double play.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Runners on first with one down. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's through for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Buster Posey will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
Come on, Giants!
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
First and second now, one man out. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you've still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with two outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Michael Morse will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. This is pulled softly and fouled off to the left side. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Now, this needs to be a strike here on 2-2, because if not, now all of a sudden the runners are off with the next pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from AT&T Park right after this. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Right back at it now is Kane as he gets ahead of his leadoff man here, 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Here's Kane now, the 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Garrett Jones will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Go very wrong.
One run, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Three and one now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Pagan is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Brian Bogusevic will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first pitch to him. And Kane bringing the fastball now as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. On a ball hit hard down the line toward the coaching box, it's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming from Kane. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Let's go, Giants.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Full count now, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Here we go.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, and that's going to break a string of 7 in a row that he retired. They finally get themselves another base runner here with 2 away.
Ty Wigginton will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Here's a 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And Pagan will glide over and put it away as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They lead it 1-0. Pablo Sandoval will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck. First pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
And he'll take strike 3 called. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away.
Yeah, make it 3 straight strikeouts for him now. But what's impressive is that these aren't just any hitters up there. These are the 3, 4, and 5 guys in the lineup. And he went through them like they weren't even there.
Hunter Pence will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fouled back. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. For call. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 4 full. Miami's out in front, 1-0. Jared Saltalamacchia will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And in front of the screen, he'll look it into the glove for the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Donovan Solano will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's one hit towards the hole. Oh, and this goes right past him. And that'll put the runner at first here, and we'll have to see how indeed they decide to score that play.
Well, it didn't look like there was anything too special about this ground ball. Just looked like he maybe raised his head a little bit there, and that'll cost him a one-out base runner.
Henderson Alvarez will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
A wise decision to pull it back. You've got to make sure you bunt at strikes. You're playing right into their hands if you don't.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Shows bunt here, but this one misses, ball three.
And you got a guy up there trying to give you an out, and the last thing you want to do is walk him to put him on base for free.
Come on now, Jay.
And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gun as he puts this one down. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Christian Yelich will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Boy, His control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Let's go, Giants!
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And a called strike 2 as he's pounding the knees here. Opposite field to left. Morse is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Marlins leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Brandon Crawford will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they've pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now a swing and a fly ball, not hit all that well out towards Stanton and right. And very quickly, 1 gone.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this guy. Swinging on the first pitch of the inning, pretty routine fly ball. It's been a cakewalk here early on.
Matt Cain will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Pitch on the way. And this is on the ground for call at short. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Angel Pagan will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Ball 1.
Well, I need to see that again because I agree. It looked like he flat missed that call behind the plate.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Rafael Furcal will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Well, for that man right there, only the one run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, how much did he miss a home run by? Now, this will give us a pretty good look. That ball's up near the top of the wall, a couple more feet, and he's into his home run trot. Instead, he'll have to hold on with a loud double.
Giancarlo Stanton will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Come on, hold him down.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. 4 for Call. That's now 7 doubles for him on the season. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Therefore, it is Posey, and he's got it for the first out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Garrett Jones will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
That's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got 2 outs and a runner only at third.
Brian Bogusevic will stand in, base on balls his last time. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
A man on third with 2 down.
Let's do it, guys.
And that misses 2-1. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. I mean, that one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Ty Wigginton will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Come on, easy out.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Don't give up the run.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Shut him down now.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Shut him down now.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Here's another 2-2. And this will get the run home with ease as that's lined into right center for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there, and conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that will be all tonight for our starter, Matt Cain. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Cameron Lowe will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Jared Saltalamacchia will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Marlins lead this one 2-0. Joaquin Arias will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Second baseman, Joaquin Arias.
And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Buster Posey will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Michael Morse will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And this is hit hard to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Hard hit towards center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And around the bag now, third base coach Tim Flannery's waving him in. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
And that guy right there knows exactly what I'm going to say. That's what happens when you walk the leadoff guy. I don't know what the exact percentage is, but it feels like 98, 99% of the time he comes around to score, and he does so here on the RBI triple.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in, called out on strikes his last time. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Then he thought to bring in the infield in here with one away.
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
That's right, good eye.
And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
1 out and a runner on third.
Okay, put some big runs on the board.
3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Base hit combo.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Runner goes for second. This is hit on the first pitch to Furcal at short. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. You said it. By running, he does stay out of the double play.
Brandon Belt will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. And this is grounded foul off to the right past one-time big league outfielder Roberto Kelly in the first base coaching box. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Two out here and a runner at second.
Okay, be patient.
Sandoval off a second, now the pitch. Here's a fastball that he laces the other way into left, and this will split the gap for extra bases. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
And you know, a lot of guys will go up there 0-2, and they're going to try to shorten things up, maybe go back up the middle with something. And not this guy. He takes a pretty healthy cut at this thing and rips it out there for 2 bases and an RBI.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Well, for Belt, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down, and they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
You can do it.
No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Giants out in front here, 3-2. Back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Donovan Solano will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Here we go. Quick.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it 1 away.
The pitcher number 37, Henderson Alvarez.
Reed Johnson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Reed Johnson.
And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Oh, and Sandoval with the bare hand. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, this might have been one of those balls where he just needed to take a bite out of it at third. You can see him charge in, barehand the thing, and then try to whip it over there to first base, but he winds up throwing it wildly.
Christian Yelich will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1.
Come on, nail him.
A look from low, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And stepping in now, the shortstop, Rafael for call. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Get the twin killing. Get the strikeout.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Even though this is still just a one-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Let's kill the inning right here.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Right on the corner, 2-2. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
All right, a big strikeout there. You know, that keeps that tying run at second with 2 away now.
Giancarlo Stanton will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And if they can get him here with a little luck, they may not have to face him again.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3 and 2. EK, where are you going now on 3 and 2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 3 to 2.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for the
pitcher set to
Marlins,
come on now as it'll be the effectively wild Carlos Marmol that makes an appearance here. Marco Scutaro is going to come into the ballgame as a pinch hitter now, and that'll do it for Lowe here.
Marco Scutaro.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Ready now on 1 and 1. Very high 2 and 1.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
Here we go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's one hit towards Furcal at short. Throw by Furcal, and there's one down.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Angel Pagan will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Goes the other way with a fastball, and this is in the air out to left. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. And after 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Joaquin Arias will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Comes with the slider there, but this is lined into left field. A base hit. Buster Posey will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. They're up 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for the
coming on, and it's the veteran lefty Javier Lopez.
Javier Lopez.
Garrett Jones will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. 8th inning here from San Francisco with the Giants on top as you get a look at our line score to this point. And now the right-handed batting Jeff Baker is in the on-deck circle. It looks like he'll be called upon to pinch hit here. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Up with it is Arias. Throw gets him. 2 down.
How about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Marcell Ozuna will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch coming. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Lays off, 2-2 now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still a 3-2 ball game. Jeff Baker will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 10, Jeff Baker.
So a new pitcher entering now, and it'll be the very hard-throwing right-hander Henry Rodriguez.
Henry Rodriguez.
Adeiny Echeverria will also enter as he takes over at third base. Michael Morse will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Mike Morse.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. and he falls behind now 2-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
And this is on the ground for call. It's short. Oh, and this goes right past him.
And he'll be thinking that's an out he should have had here to lead off the inning. This was maybe not the most routine of hops, but still, you'd think he'd at least be able to get a glove on it.
Pablo Sandoval will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. It's right there, and he is out at second on a great throw by Saltalamacchia.
You know, with just the slim lead that they have right now, this is still anybody's game. So you hate to give away base runners in situations like this. Now, if it's your elite base stealer, go ahead, let him fly. But right here, this is a tough out for me to give away.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Hunter Pence will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Not close. It's 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for, 3-2 in inning number 8. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Sergio Romo is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Jared Saltalamacchia will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hit him down.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Up high, 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Come on, bring on the team.
Full count pitch on its way. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
This is not the way you want to start the 9th inning on the mound. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Now, in a 1-run game, that puts a tying run on base to start things out.
Donovan Solano will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. In there at the letters 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Rob Brantley will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Rob Brantley.
That runner's leaning.
First pitch to him. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Runners on first with 1 down. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
The 1-1 home. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Center field. Pagan will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Christian Yelich will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And that's taken for strike 1. Two out with a man at first. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. And seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
Rafael Furcal will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And he gets around on the fastball here and sends one deep down the right field line. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Not exactly a lockdown 9th inning, but they wind up stranding the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first to preserve the victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 3-2. Good night from San Francisco.